Don't ignore this message, because today God reveals who He has chosen for you. God has already answered your prayer and is showing it to you right now with signs you can no longer overlook. If you feel a strange peace or if you've seen recurring signs in your daily life, stay here. Don't close the video now, because what follows is a confirmation that will stop your searching and change your destiny today. Don't ignore this message, because God's plan for your life includes something you've asked for through tears, the complete restoration of your wasted years. God is not only going to give you a future, but He's going to recover the time you felt lost in empty relationships or painful waiting. Listen carefully and stay put. Pay close attention to what's happening around you. There's a lot of angelic activity near you right now. Perhaps you found objects out of place, important documents reappearing, or songs on the radio that seem to be speaking directly to you. I want you to know that this isn't a coincidence. These are real signs from heaven warning you that something big is coming. God's confirmation system is at work now. That person you're thinking about fills you with a peace you can't explain. This is happening because your soul recognizes a plan already written in heaven. The timeline is accelerating. Midnight is approaching, and that means tomorrow's blessings are being sealed with a decree no one can take away. Stay with me, because the universe is releasing an acceleration in your life. The winds of God are pushing your life towards ultimate destiny. Things are changing direction so that everything moves faster. Your prayers have been heard, and that will cause that special person to change their plans just to seek you out. Don't ignore this. It's a divine warning. The dates that are coming now are not human plans. It's a divine coordination for an encounter that will transform everything. God is removing faces and people from your path to make room for the one who is truly meant to be there. God's plan for your union includes giving you back the years you felt you lost. You're going to feel true joy and an abundance beyond words. I feel spiritual strength increasing right now. This warmth you feel is God preparing a love story with a firm commitment and a strength that no human being can break. Don't leave, because that person's heart is softening right now. Their fear of commitment is fading away, guided by divine intervention. All your past pain is transforming into a solid foundation. Listen carefully. There are testimonies of couples preparing right now to form a unique love. God's plan is perfectly timed and never makes mistakes. Even Archangel Michael is working on the details of your union, ensuring that every commitment is real and eternal. All the pain you've experienced is now being transformed into medicine to heal your heart and the heart of that special person. Don't leave, because there's something you need to know. The prayers of your ancestors for your family are being answered today. Blessings from generations past are flowing to restore what was dry. What was once a desert in your life will now bear fruit. God is performing the longest and most complete restoration you've ever seen. Archangel Michael is preparing the final stages of this plan. All the promises are about to be fulfilled. That person you're thinking of is feeling something real in their body right now. When they hear your name, their spirit trembles because they recognize that you are their other half. God is activating dreams and clear signs that they cannot ignore. Stay with me until the end, for midnight is approaching. In the courts of heaven, your victory is being sealed. God's decision has been made, and it favors your union. The world is rearranging itself for you. Messages of love are arriving, and your prayers are joining together. Though you didn't plan it this way, your steps and those of your loved one are aligning perfectly. We are about to experience an encounter that will completely change your life. The angels are already preparing the celebration. I feel everything shifting beneath your feet. Old paths are closing, so that new routes can appear tomorrow. What seemed like a detour or a mistake is actually leading you directly to your destiny. People you don't know will appear with the keys you need to move forward. Listen carefully and don't move, because that special person is praying for you without realizing it. Their faith is paving the way for them to surrender to this divine plan. God's guidance system is telling you to act immediately. Heaven's legal department has already finalized all the paperwork. You are the chosen one. The divine contract is signed and eternity has been activated with a yes in spirit. Today, angelic witnesses are watching over this promise to ensure nothing interferes. Your soulmate is already recognizing what isn't immediately apparent. Their decisions today are solidifying your future. Comment, I accept God's plan. If you believe in this restoration, make decisions of faith right now. Doubt only empowers your fears and gives them a legal right to stop you. What is decided in the spiritual sessions this midnight will determine your destiny. My faithful friend, Archangel Michael is preparing the way because your destiny is marked by a true love story. Every step you take forward releases an acceleration of angels into your life. Stay with me, because there's a pull toward new horizons that you can't explain, but that you feel in your spirit. Your dreams now hold symbols that only God can explain. This communication from heaven is stronger than any technology. It's a direct signal to your heart. Total surrender to God unlocks the supernatural in your relationship. Angels are protecting your future home. Your enemies must flee because the universe is rearranging itself to make room for you. God already has the blessings ready, the keys to your new projects, and even the vehicles you will use. Although you cannot yet see it with your physical eyes, rest in the hands of the angels. The joy of that special person has the power to heal your childhood wounds. Your tears were seeds that now give way to a shared ministry. Listen carefully and stay put. The clock of destiny is ticking and midnight is ringing ever louder. Your divine appointments tomorrow are being sealed with ink that no one can erase. There's a real urgency. Opportunity is knocking at your door right now. The architect of heaven are reviewing the blueprints of your life and working overtime to build a solid foundation for your love story. The delays you didn't expect are actually redirections from God. You're at the exact intersection where you're going to meet that person on paths you never planned. It's a perfect coordination of steps drawing closer. Archangel Michael's sword is removing the last obstacles from your sight so that the connection with your soulmate can increase today. Don't close the video now, because I feel the atmosphere is becoming more intense. There's a spiritual pressure creating the point of union. The angels are already announcing that your breakthrough is imminent. Your soulmate spirit is trembling because, even though they can't explain it, they already recognize you. You're going to feel a sudden peace and real sensations in your body, like an inner warmth. It's God's confirmation system activating within you. God is processing your final blessings. Everything you sowed during your years of waiting is now multiplied with interest. Your accounts will overflow because you will inherit promised blessings alongside someone special. It is a spiritual legacy that connects your bloodline and your destiny. This includes financial miracles and unexpected provision. Your shared dreams are becoming reality, and abundance begins to flow now. Type Amen if you are ready to receive this supernatural provision. God's protection over you is so strong that your enemies have already realized they cannot touch you. They recognize that you and that special person are under a sacred covenant that is drawing near. That is why many of your past relationships have dissolved through divine intervention. God is giving your love life a clean slate. Stay with me, because that special person is developing a sudden aversion to unhealthy connections. God, with his spiritual shears, is cutting away the dead branches of their life to make room for what will truly bear fruit, your union with him. This miracle of marriage requires your complete surrender. Let go of your backup plans. In God's design, there is no plan B. You either trust his timing or you're left out. Heaven is finishing processing your blessings. Everything you've waited for years is now coming back with multiplied interest. Your accounts are going to overflow because you're about to inherit a portion that God has set aside for you. This is a legacy that connects your bloodline and your family. It's a shared destiny that includes financial miracles and dreams that are now becoming reality. Abundance is flowing because Archangel Michael is watching over you to ensure nothing hinders your progress. Don't ignore this message, because while the world keeps turning, God is creating the perfect conditions for your love story. Your prayers have reached the ears of that special person, even if they are far away. You are at a crossroads, and the decisions you make today will impact your children and your children's children. Heaven is watching your every move. The day of your encounter is approaching faster than you think. I sense a real shift in the atmosphere right now. Doors that were closed will open unexpectedly, and opportunities you weren't looking for will appear. God's signs will multiply in your face. That special person will receive sudden job offers or unexpected moves, all so that your paths may cross. Listen carefully and don't leave, because God is recalculating your path, so that the encounter happens faster than your logic can comprehend. Archangel Michael is guiding your every step. Comment, I trust in God's timing, to activate this acceleration in your life today. God's wind is already blowing, propelling you directly to the point where your destiny intersects with that of a special person. The countdown to this encounter has already begun. Heaven's legal team is presenting the final evidence in your favor. My dear friend, your divine contracts are ready. All that remains is for you to activate your faith with words. A yes whispered from your heart releases squadrons of angels right now to protect your union from any unseen attack. Don't ignore this message, because that special person is having dreams with signs only you can understand. Your daily conversations will begin to confirm that this is orchestrated by God. The faith of both of you is building a fortress that no one can destroy. If you had doubts about your future home, today those enemy armies retreat because the bombardment of blessings from heaven has begun. Pay close attention to what's happening around you. Important documents you thought were lost will resurface. Listen to radio and any strangers who approach you. They will speak prophetic words that will touch your soul. These are not random occurrences. It is heaven giving you final confirmation. Stay with me, because that particular person feels a peace they cannot explain. Their soul already recognizes you because you share a spiritual DNA that God stored from eternity. The timeline is accelerating. Midnight is here to seal the blessings you will receive tomorrow. Heaven's judgment has already been passed, and the verdict is in favor of your love. God is guiding your life toward his safe harbor. The currents of your destiny have shifted. Your prayers have caused that special person to cancel other plans today. She thought they were important, but God placed a divine appointment above her human agenda. Familiar faces are withdrawing from your life to make room for this miraculous presentation. Listen carefully and don't leave, because God's marriage plan includes giving you back every year you felt wasted. You will experience a joy and abundance beyond measure. Your cup will overflow. I feel the spiritual temperature rising right now because your love story is being forged with unbreakable human strength. That person's heart is softening, and their fears of commitment are dissolving under the influence of heaven. Your past pains are now a testament to a unique love. Archangel Michael is watching over every detail of your commitment. What was once pain is now healing for entire families. The prayers of your ancestors from centuries ago are being fulfilled today in your union. Comment, I receive my restoration today to seal this word in your life. Even in the deserts of your life, God is raising up fertile family lines. A deep and total restoration is being completed right now, a divine irrigation that will fill every dry area of your existence. Archangel Michael already has the final arrows ready in his quiver. They are promises that are seconds away from being fulfilled. That special person is feeling real physical warmth right now upon hearing your name. Even by accident, their spirit trembles because they recognize the echo of your soul. Do not ignore this message, for heaven's confirmation system is activating dreams with clear symbols. Your shared destiny understands that midnight is approaching. Tomorrow's divine appointments are being sealed with permanent ink that no one can erase. The celestial courts have already passed judgment. The case is closed in your favor, and God favors your union today. The world is rearranging itself for you. God is sending messages of love and carrying your prayers to distant shores, straight to the heart of that special person. There are transportation routes and paths you never planned that are now aligning perfectly. It's divine coordination for that encounter that will change your life forever. The angels are already preparing the celebration. Stay with me, because you're going to feel the ground shift beneath your feet. The paths you knew are dissolving, making way for new routes overnight. What seem like detours are actually straight paths to your blessing. People you don't know will appear at your door with the keys you need to move forward. That special person is already whispering your name in their prayers without even realizing it. Your subconscious faith is building an altar to this love you cannot yet see. The map of your total surrender to God is what allows Archangel Michael to guide your heart along the right path. Trust the warning signs God sends you. If you feel an urgency in your spirit, it is because immediate action is required before midnight seals your appointments for tomorrow. Listen carefully and don't leave, because heaven's legal department has already finalized all your paperwork. You are the chosen one, and the divine contract is already signed. Eternity was activated with that, yes, you gave today. There are angelic witnesses ensuring this pact is fulfilled, even against opposing forces. Your soulmate recognizes you through a spiritual connection that transcends the physical. The decisions you make with faith today will solidify your tomorrow. Do not hesitate, for doubt gives your fears the right to stop you. In the spiritual sessions of this midnight, your destiny is being determined. Feel the atmosphere growing stronger around you. It is the spiritual pressure uniting your lives. The trumpets of heaven are already announcing your advancement. Your soulmate feels a sudden peace when thinking of you, a confirmation that comes directly from God. God activates his confirmation within you through your own body. That feeling of goosebumps and inner warmth you feel when you pray are not coincidences. They are signs from heaven confirming that you and that special person are being guided toward each other. Everything you have invested in faith during years of waiting, God is processing right now. Your joy is about to multiply because your spiritual accounts are overflowing with blessings that are about to be revealed. Stay with me, because that special person will inherit part of your spiritual legacy. Your families will be connected through invisible bonds stronger than blood, because this plan was ordained before the beginning of time. Your shared destiny includes financial miracles and supernatural provision that will begin to flow the moment you unite your prayers and dreams. Archangel Michael has placed sentinels on the walls of your relationships. There's a protection over you that grows stronger now that your enemies realize the pact is near. If you see that special person's past relationships suddenly dissolve, don't be alarmed. It is God's intervention, creating a clean slate for your holy union. That person is feeling a sudden aversion to the wrong connections and a deep longing for someone they cannot yet name, but whom they already seek in their spirit. Don't ignore this message, because God is pruning the dead branches of your life to make room for a miraculous marriage. This requires you to let go of your own plans and fully trust in divine timing. All of heaven is waiting for this moment. The conditions for your love story are already perfect. Your prayers are traveling from distant shores to reach that person just as they stand at a crossroads. Unbeknownst to them, the decision they make today will impact their children and generations to come. The angels are already preparing the celebration for the day of your union. You will feel a real change in your physical world. Doors that have been closed for years will suddenly swing open. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere because heaven's intervention is real. That person may receive sudden job offers in your city or move in ways they never planned. These are appointments with God, coming to replace their old routines. Listen carefully and don't leave, because God is charting a new course for your paths to converge much faster than your logic can comprehend. Archangel Michael is guiding both your hearts toward the precise point where your destinies intersect. Heaven's legal team has already filed the final motions to ensure nothing stands in the way of this. Comment, I receive my financial and love miracle to seal this promise today. My child, God's contract in your life are activated when you speak in faith. Your yes, even a whisper, releases today a force of angels protecting your union from any attack you cannot see. That special person is having dreams filled with signs, and your own spirit will begin to recognize hidden messages in the simplest conversations of your day. This is God's orchestration confirming that your faith is building a true fortress for your future home. The doubts of your enemies are forcing them to retreat right now before the advance of heaven. Do not ignore this message, because angelic activity in your home and workplace is about to increase. Pay attention to important documents, the songs you listen to, and the words of strangers who seem to understand your situation. This is not by chance. It is God's plan operating at full capacity. That particular person feels an inexplicable peace when thinking about the future, because their soul already recognizes yours through a design God inscribed on their spirit from the beginning. Time is accelerating because midnight is sealing your blessings for tomorrow. The universe is giving you a push that no one can stop. God is changing the course of everything to bring you faster toward your destiny. That special person will cancel plans they thought were important because God will place a divine appointment in their path that will supersede any human agenda. People who were once close will step back to make room for this miraculous union that God has prepared. Your marriage will bring restoration for all the years you felt were lost. Stay with me, because the spiritual temperature is rising. Your love story is being forged with a force no human being can break. That person's heart is softening, and their fears of commitment are being erased by the influence of heaven. Their past pains now serve as a testimony that prepared them for this unique love. The angels already have the garments ready for your union, a faith woven with real promises. God is transforming pain into healing. That special person's family will connect with yours through a sacred design. Their ancestors prayed for this union centuries ago, and today the blessings of those prayers are flowing toward you. The river of God's love is watering the desert to your family, bringing forth fruit where there was nothing before. Archangel Michael is preparing the final stages. His quiver is full of fulfilled promises for you. Listen closely and don't leave, because that special person feels a real warmth when they hear your name. Their spirit trembles, recognizing that you are their destiny. God is moving the stars and the tides so that your prayers will unite. Although that person didn't plan the path they're taking, their steps are perfectly aligned with yours. It's divine coordination for an encounter that will change your life. The angels are already celebrating. Feel the ground shift beneath your feet, because old paths are disappearing and new routes are appearing today. The detours in your life have led you straight to the doorstep of your destiny. Strangers will be messengers with the keys you need to move forward. That person is praying for you right now, building an altar of faith for a love they are about to see. Trust fully in God's guidance. Your soulmate journey is accelerating beyond your comprehension. No force on earth can replicate the power of this moment. Heaven is clearing every obstacle from your path. What you are experiencing are not coincidences. They are direct signs from heaven written just for you. Your miracle and your marriage plan are unfolding much faster than your eyes can see. God is weaving invisible threads to make your union perfect. My faithful friend, Archangel Michael is igniting a new courage in your spirit, a strength far greater than any fear that has held you back in the past. Stay with me, because that particular person holds the keys to unlock places in your heart you didn't even know existed. God designed this connection before the beginning of time. Their smile has the power to heal your soul instantly. It's not just an ordinary attraction. It's a divine magnetism ordained from eternity. Feel God's light surrounding your future. Every prayer you've ever offered in solitude is now being transformed into real and tangible blessings. The protection of angels is safeguarding your union from any envy or negativity. Your past pains are being erased by the restorative power of heaven. Your sacred covenant is already written, but it awaits your complete surrender to God's timing. There is an urgency in the air. Tomorrow's dawn will bring irreversible changes to your love life. Procrastination only pushes miracles away, but faith makes the impossible happen today. Don't close the video now, because that special person needs you to say a courageous yes today. The gates of heaven are opening wide right now. Walk confidently under protection of Archangel Michael. Your happiness begins with a surrendered heart. The sword of God is cutting right now the veils that separated you from your fulfillment. Your partner breathes the same air as you in this world, and God is guiding you to each other with nothing holding you back. Your spirits are aligning, creating bridges that span any distance. Your meeting is closer than you think. Trust in God's power drawing you to your safe harbor. Feel the presence of angels protecting your heart. Every doubt you had is dissolving right now in a river of divine certainty. That special person bears God's mark on their soul, and their joy will heal your past wounds. Listen carefully and don't leave, because while the world hesitates, the architects of heaven have already designed your shared life. What seem like ordinary moments will soon become extraordinary memories. Your soulmate's hands are on a mission to help you fulfill your deepest purpose. Together, your light will overcome any darkness that try to hold you back. This isn't just a romance. It's holy ground where two destinies unite forever. Notice the signs. the feathers in your path, the songs with clear messages, and the strangers who say exactly what you needed to hear. These are messages from heaven confirming that your union is imminent. Archangel Michael is clearing every obstacle from your path. You simply need to activate the unseen forces with your faith. Tomorrow's dawn can solidify your blessings today. That special person reflects your soul, and your lives are perfectly aligned in God's timing. Every tear you shed in your loneliness has become a golden seed for your future joy. Your shared destiny includes victories neither of you could achieve alone. Your combined strength will multiply. Heaven promises you something you can only hear if you surrender your heart today. Angelic reinforcements surround your romantic future. God's protection is stronger than any past heartbreak. God's plan includes a restoration beyond your wildest dreams, but it requires you to walk in faith right now. Feel the spiritual force intensifying. Your love story is being sealed today with eternal brilliance. The chaotic times you see in the world are perfectly aligning with God's plan for you. Your soulmate smile holds a special power. The power to bring peace to your entire nervous system and break the curses that have plagued your family for years. Their embrace is not just affection. It is a seal that binds your lineage together forever. God's urgency beats strongly today, signaling that your window of opportunity is wide open. Stay with me, because I feel everything changing beneath my feet. The paths you knew are dissolving to make way for new routes that will appear overnight. Those detours that worried you so much are leading you straight to your destination. People you don't know will appear with the keys you need for your advancement. That special person is already praying for you. Even if they don't know it, building a path of faith to find you. Heaven's legal department has finalized all your paperwork. You are the chosen one, and the divine contract is already signed. Eternity was activated today with a yes. Angelic witnesses are ensuring this pact is fulfilled. Even as hostile forces attempt to oppose it, your soulmate already recognizes you through a profound spiritual connection that transcends the physical. Do not ignore this message, for the decisions you make today will determine your destiny. Archangel Michael is preparing the way, and every step you take forward releases an acceleration of blessings. Your dreams now bring clear messages that only your spirit can understand. This communication transcends any technology. It is God's supernatural protection covering your future home. Your enemies must flee because the universe is making room for your blessing. You are about to receive keys, vehicles, and promises you haven't yet seen, but which are already in the hands of angels. The joy of that special person will heal your childhood wounds, and your tears will become seeds of a shared ministry. The clock of destiny is ticking, and midnight is sealing your appointments for tomorrow in permanent ink. God's urgency demands that you respond right now. Opportunity is knocking at your door one last time before dawn. Listen carefully and don't leave, because the architects of heaven are working overtime on the foundation of your love story. What seem like unexpected delays are actually divine redirections. You are about to meet that person at a moment that will change your life forever. The sword of Archangel Michael is removing the last obstacles. I feel the atmosphere becoming more intense. It's the spiritual pressure creating your point of union. Your soulmate feels a sudden, inexplicable peace. God's whispers and an inner warmth confirm that home and arrival are near. God is working your final blessings. Multiply your years of waiting with overflowing joy. Your family will connect through bonds stronger than blood. This includes financial miracles and abundant provision flowing like a river in your home. Stay until the very last second, because God is erasing your past to create a holy union. That special person is feeling a natural aversion to the wrong connections and a longing for you. Even though they can't yet name you, God is cutting away what is not serving you so that your marriage can bear fruit. There is no plan B. This is God's final design. The signs are multiplying. Your prayers are reaching distant shores, and the decisions you make today will impact your children and grandchildren. Heaven is watching, and the angels are already preparing the celebration for your wedding day. Comment, I receive my divine contract of love to activate this word in your life today. Feel this shift right now. Doors are opening unexpectedly, and the opportunities you've been waiting for are finally emerging. This is God's timing. What was once a slow routine is now becoming a direct intervention from heaven to accelerate your life. That particular person is going to receive job offers or housing changes that weren't in their plans, just so your paths can cross faster than your logic can comprehend. Archangel Michael is pushing the winds in your favor. The countdown to this encounter has begun. Don't ignore this message, because we are in the final hours of waiting. Heaven's legal team has already filed its final motions, and your divine contract is activated the moment you say yes. That whisper of faith releases squadrons of angels to protect your union from any unseen attack. Pay attention to your dreams, because they carry symbols your spirit already recognizes. Even your everyday conversations will confirm that God is orchestrating everything. Your faith is building an unshakable fortress for your future home, and the armies of doubt must retreat right now. Notice the signs in your life. Feathers appearing, important documents resurfacing, and songs that seem written for your situation. These aren't coincidences. It's God's plan working perfectly. That special person feels an inexplicable peace when they think of you, because your souls share an eternal design. Midnight approaches, and with it, the decree of your blessings for tomorrow is sealed. The universe's verdict is in favor of your love. Stay with me, because God is causing that special person to cancel other plans to prioritize this divine encounter. Faces that were once familiar are stepping back from your life to make room for this miraculous union. Your marriage will bring restoration for all the years you felt were lost and an abundance beyond measure. Archangel Michael has placed reinforcements around your romantic destiny. This protection is stronger than any heartbreak you've suffered in the past. That person holds the key to healing the wounds you've carried since childhood. God's plan for you both goes beyond what you can imagine. Even though the world may seem to be in chaos, your life is perfectly aligning with the timeline of eternity. Your soulmate's smile will bring peace to your nervous system, and their embrace will break the curses that have held your family back for generations. God's urgency is real. Your window of opportunity is wide open. Listen carefully and don't leave, because God already sees your future clearly. The heartbeat of that special person is synchronizing with yours despite the distance. Your union has a purpose greater than simple happiness. You will be an example of God's love on earth. Archangel Michael is polishing your armor so that you can overcome the last doubts in your mind. Don't put off until tomorrow what faith asks of you today. Indecision builds prisons, but faith builds palaces. Your miraculous marriage demands that you take bold steps, even if you still feel lost. God is weaving a golden story for you both. The pain you both endured will become medicine to heal others. This person brings the missing pieces to your spirit, and their presence will awaken dormant gifts within you. Feel the ground shift beneath your feet as old paths fade away, and today the door to your destiny opens. The strangers you meet today may hold the keys to your victory. Type Amen to activate your divine contract and claim your blessing right now. Right now, that special person is saying your name in their prayers without even realizing it. Their faith is building an altar in heaven, asking for a love they can't yet see, but that God already knows belongs to you. Don't try to control the path. Surrender the map of your life and allow Archangel Michael to guide every beat of your heart. Do not ignore this message, for at this very moment, heaven is sealing your victory. Your divine contract, signed from eternity, is activated today with your yes. Angels are ready to fulfill every promise God has made in your favor, protecting you from any force that might try to oppose your union. The spirit of your soulmate already recognizes you. It is a connection far deeper than the physical. It is a sacred design that God created before the world existed. Every step you take with faith today releases a spiritual acceleration in your life. That particular person feels an inexplicable attraction to you, an impulse that draws them toward unknown horizons. Their dreams are filled with signs, and only your spirit will be able to decipher those secrets when you are together. This communication of love travels through channels that human technology cannot understand. Stay with me, because your commitment is raising a shield protection over your future home. God is rearranging your life and making space for your paths to intertwine permanently. The blessings that have been reserved for you already have your name on them. Even the laughter of that special person will bring a healing frequency that will erase the wounds of your childhood. Their tears of the past now water the seeds of a purpose you will fulfill together. The clock of destiny ticks swiftly, and midnight draws near, ready to seal your appointments tomorrow with an indelible mark. Answer now, while opportunity knocks at your door. The architects of heaven have finalized the blueprints for your love story and are building an indestructible foundation for you both. What you once called delays, God now reveals as divine redirections, leading you to the very point where your lives will forever intersect. Listen carefully and don't leave, because that special person is about to take an unexpected path, only to end up meeting you. It's a perfect divine intervention. The sword of Archangel Michael is now removing the last obstacles that prevented you from seeing the reality of your soulmate. Feel the atmosphere shifting around you. It's the spiritual pressure uniting your destinies. The trumpets of heaven are already announcing your arrival. Your soulmate trembles upon recognizing you and will feel a sudden peace at the thought of a future by your side. Your body will give you the sign. Those goosebumps and that inner warmth are whispers from God, confirming that this is your moment. The investments of faith you made during years of solitude are now bearing multiplied fruit. Your joy will overflow. That special person inherits your spiritual legacy, and your families will be united by eternal bonds. Your shared destiny includes financial miracles and an abundance that will flow through your united prayers. Don't close the video now, because God is moving heaven and earth to make this encounter happen. The tides and winds carry your prayers from faraway places. You are about to experience a life-changing encounter. The angels have already prepared the garments for the celebration. Feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. Old paths are fading away, and today the door to your destiny opens. Trust in divine guidance. Heaven has already given its final verdict. You are the chosen one, and your love story begins today. Listen carefully to this. The cleansing process is over. God is removing faces and people from your life right now. Don't grieve for those who leave. They are simply creating the necessary space for your divine presentation. What is coming is not an ordinary encounter. It is a miracle orchestrated in the courts of heaven. You will experience a supernatural joy that transcends circumstances and an abundance beyond measure. Your cup will not only be full, it will overflow. This is the final decree for your life. Loneliness ends and blessing begins today. Comment, I claim my restoration, to seal this miracle in your life right now.